Welcome friends to the Mathematics Made Manageable Mathematics video tutorial series prepared by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, KVS Z Mumbai. Reference material in all chapters of class 12 Mathematics is available easily to all the students. The students are not able to gather necessary help from this material as students need detailed explanation of the solution steps, recollection of concepts required for the solution at required places, tips to do problems with slight changes, tips to reduce errors. The above needs of the students is taken care of at this tutorial series. Important concepts and solutions to NCERT textbook questions in each chapter is prepared using PowerPoint presentation and the same is converted into video. The concept and solutions are supported by necessary narrations. The tutorial is only a supplementary material to students and it cannot replace the classroom teaching by an experienced teacher. Okay, the PowerPoint presentations with the solutions can be downloaded from the link given at the bottom of this video. The link to the PPT and also link to the PPT with the narration is given at the bottom of the video which you are watching. Welcome to the Mathematics video tutorial series, Chapter 5, Continuity and Differentiability. The topic, Derivative of Exponential and Logarithmic Functions. Here in this chapter, we will see how to differentiate exponential functions and logarithmic functions and try to solve all the problems of exercise 5.4 of NCERT textbook. Let us see what is exponential function. The exponential function with positive base a greater than 1 is the function y is equal to a power x. We are showing you the graph of 2 power x, 3 power x, 4 power x, 5 power x. Now very interesting that how it get turning from 2 power x to 5 power x. Let us see some salient features of exponential function. The domain is the set of real numbers. The range is set of all positive real numbers. Even when you put a negative number, for example, e power minus 2, e power minus 3, then it will be only a positive real number. The point 0, 1 is always on the graph of the exponential function because e power 0 is 1. Exponential function is ever increasing. That is why sometimes if something is increasing very rapidly, we used to call it as it exponentially increasing. For every large negative value of x, the exponential function is very close to 0. Suppose e power minus a big number, it will become 1 by e power that. For example, e power minus 1000, it will be 1 upon e power 1000. Therefore, it will be very close to 0. Let us go for some common exponential functions. Exponential function with the base 10 is called common exponential function. For example, y is equal to 10 power x. We saw that a power x, 1 power x, 2 power x, 3 power x and so on. 10 power x. This is the graph of y is equal to 10 power x. And you are seeing that it passes through 0, 1. Let us see what is natural exponential function. The basis e is called natural exponential function. Y is equal to e power x. And this is the graph of it. For this also it passes through 0, 1. This is the graph of y is equal to e power x. This is natural exponential function. Let us see what is logarithm function. For b greater than 0, a real number, then we say logarithm of a base b is x if b power x is equal to a. When b power x is equal to a, we will write it log of a to the base b is equal to x. The power will become the right hand side will become the number and the base will become the base. For b log a to the base b is equal to x if b power x is equal to a. The logarithmic function is defined from set of positive real numbers to real numbers. The logarithmic function is defined by log x to the base b from r plus to r from set of positive real numbers. Its domain should be positive real numbers, and y is equal to log x to the base b only if b power x is equal to a. The common logarithmic function is defined as logarithm to the base 10. Y is equal to logarithm to the base 10 of x from r plus to r. The natural logarithm is defined as to the base e. Just like in exponential, we call it as a common exponential function, natural exponential function. Here for common logarithmic function, its base should be 10. Natural logarithmic function, base should be e. Y is equal to log x or ln x denote the logarithmic function to the base e. For whatever the problem which we are doing, log x, log of something in the whole our journey, we denote the logarithmic function to the base e. Some book will call it as ln, we will call it as log. This is the graph of logarithm to the base 10x. Common logarithm and natural logarithm. You are seeing both the graph over here. Both of them are passing through that 1, 0 because log 1 is 0 everywhere. In both the cases, log 1 is 0. Let us have some observations on logarithmic function. Domain is always r plus. Logarithm of negative values not defined. Range of logarithmic function is set of all real numbers. The point 1, 0 always lie because log 1 is 0. Is ever increasing. For x very close to 0, the value of log x can be made lesser than any given real number. Suppose if you are going on decreasing the value of x, x is very close to 0, then what will be the value of log x? It can be made lesser than any given real number. Let us now try to define their derivatives. For y is equal to e power x, dy by dx is e power x. Let us see some questions where the functions where they are making use of chain rule. E power x square plus 2. E power x is e power x, which the derivative will be e power x square plus 2 and derivative of x square plus 2. Derivative of x square plus 2 is 2x plus 0. Final answer is 2x into e power x square plus 2. Let us go for y is equal to e power cos x. E power x is e power x. E power cos x will be e power cos x into differentiation of that cos x. Chain rule. Then differentiation of cos x is minus sin x. Therefore minus sin x into e power cos x. Let us see the definition of log x. It is 1 by x. And y is equal to log of x power 4 minus 2x. How to do? Log x is 1 by x, different derivative. But it will be 1 by that into d by dx of that. Simple chain rule. 1 by x power 4 minus 2x into derivative. The derivative of x power 4 minus 2x is 4x cube minus 2. It is 4x cube minus 2 by x power 4 minus 2x. Let us see what will be the derivative of log tan inverse x. For 1 upon tan inverse x into derivative of tan inverse x. Tan inverse derivative is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Therefore it is 1 upon 1 plus x square into tan inverse x. Let us move on to questions from exercise 5.4. Question number 1. Differentiate the function with respect to x e power x upon sin x. We have to use u by v form. You know the formula. It is the denominator of the whole square. Denominator into derivative of the numerator minus numerator into derivative of the denominator. Therefore sin x into differentiation of e power x minus e power x into derivative of sin x. So sin x into e power x minus e power x into cos x. Now you can take e power x outside because e power x derivative is there in both the places. For e power x into sin x minus cos x upon sin square x or sin x the whole square. Here x should not be equal to n pi, otherwise the denominator will become 0. The derivative will not be defined. And move on to question number 2. E power sine inverse x, and you know that it will be e power sine inverse x into derivative of whatever there in the power of e by making use of chain rule. For e power sine inverse x into 1 upon root 1 minus x square. For it is e power sine inverse x upon root 1 minus x square. And here you know that x should be from minus 1 to 1, otherwise the square root will become a complex number, that is negative. Therefore x should be from minus 1 to 1 to get positive value inside the square root at the denominator. Okay, the problem number 3, e power x cube. E power x is e power x. What is e power x cube? Very simple. It is e power x cube into derivative of x cube. Derivative of x cube is nothing but 3x square. Therefore the answer is 3x square into e power x cube. Question number 4. Differentiate sine of tan inverse of e power minus x. A function of function rule. Okay. First let us try to do the derivative of sine of something. It is cos of that into d by dx of whatever inside the bracket. Once again, let us go for how to do this tan inverse of something. It will be 1 upon 1 plus that whatever there the whole square d by dx of e power minus x. Again using chain rule, tan inverse of x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. Therefore tan inverse of e power minus x is 1 upon 1 plus e power minus x the whole square into d by dx of e power minus x. Now the e power minus x derivative is minus e power minus x. Now you can put it everything in a proper way. Minus e power minus x into cos of tan inverse e power minus x upon 1 plus e power minus 2x. That is e power minus 2x the whole square. It is e power minus x into e power minus x, therefore e power minus 2x. Question number 5. Differentiate the function with respect to x log of cos of e power x. Function of function rule. Log of something, therefore you have to go for 1 by that, therefore 1 by cos of e power x, d by dx of cos of e power x. Once again use the chain rule. Cos x is minus sin x, but cos of e power x is minus sin e power x into derivative of e power x. Derivative of e power x is nothing but e power x. So now you got the idea that it can be written as minus e power x into sin e power x by cos e power x is tan e power x. Here this e power x should not be equal to 2n plus 1 pi by 2. You know that that is in the, it will go to infinity. That is why we are avoiding it. Move on to question number 6. E power x plus e power x square and so on to e power x power 5. So many terms are there? 5 terms are there. We have to differentiate them one after the other. E power x square, e power x power 5. For the first derivative of e power x, derivative of e power x square, derivative of e power x power 5. Derivative of e power x square is e power x square into derivative of x square. E power x power 5 will be e power x power 5 into derivative of x power 5. Suppose the previous term is e power x power 4. That also e power x power 4 into d by dx of x power 4. But that is not shown here. We have written and so on. Therefore it is e power x plus 2x is the derivative of x square. 5x power 4 is the derivative of x power 5. We are just showing only the 3 terms out of 5 terms. You can show it also. The next term will be for x cube, you know what it, for x square we have shown here. For x cube, you know it is 3x square into e power x cube. Then for x power 4 it is 4 into x cube into e power x. By that you can show it. You can show all the terms also. Question number 7. Square root of e power root x for x greater than 0. Root of e power root x. Let us now first find the derivative of root x. It is 1 by 2 root of that. into d by dx of whatever is there inside the square root by making use of chain rule. Again, what is the derivative of e power root x? It is e power root x into derivative of whatever is there in the power of e, that is root x. The derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x, or we can manage it and we can write it as e power root x by 4 into square root of x into e power root x. X should be greater than 0 because x is inside the square root. Question number 8. Differentiate log of log x. Highly interesting because log of log x, well, first derivative of log of something is 1 by that into d by dx of whatever inside log, or 1 by log x into d by dx of log x. The log x definition derivative is 1 by x. Therefore, the final answer is 1 by x log x for x greater than 1. You know that as log of negative values are not defined, we are just writing it as greater than 1. Is given in the question also. Question number 9. Cos x upon log x. We have to use u by v form for this. Denominator square, denominator into differentiation of the numerator, minus numerator into differentiation of the denominator. Differentiation of cos x minus sin x, differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Now you can arrange the terms. It will be by taking x as the LCM in the numerator, minus x log x sin x minus cos x by x into log x the whole square. By x should be greater than 0 because it cannot be negative. And you can arrange it accordingly and you can give the answer like this also by taking minus sign outside. Question number 10. Differentiate the function cos of log x plus e power x. First let us take cos of something, it is minus sign of. For minus sign, log x plus e power x into differentiation of log x plus e power x by making use of chain rule. Differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Differentiation of e power x is e power x only. Now you can write it by this way also by bringing the bracket to the front. Minus of 1 by x plus e power x into sin of log x plus e power x.